else you have, we'll take it before the commission.
Can we get that on the agenda for Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to amend,
Yeah.
see the bill. We'll take care of that. And, I'm going to put on the agenda on the commission
Perfect.
that the commissioners are gonna have to appoint themselves as
The weed board until
weed board. Yep.
the weed board can be got in.
And you resign too?
I will be resigning.
Okay. All right, I guess that's the end of the meeting.
I'm gonna continue spraying until what we've done in the past, until the first hard frost.
Okay,
So I will continue my job.
Thank you.
you give me an email on where you're going, you know, kind of what you're doing.
Well, we'll be doing we have landowners and then basically right of ways.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
you got spray?
Yeah, we got plenty,
But Leon, you're still here for.
Until the 29th, yeah.
Yeah. And that may be, we could have a hard frost by then, so, yeah. Anyways, we'll keep doing it.
We are storing stuff down here.
You are.
Okay, we'll be taking another inventory.
Yeah, when we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
And then
In fact, I would have Leon do this.
if you're going to continue or want to continue, we'll go over that.
Yeah,
He still has a contract the
our
next,
contract goes through this year,
this year, yeah.
the 31st of
Yeah.
Of what?
December.
December
This year.
31st of this year.
This year and then next year.
Okay,
So.
Oh,
But it has to be,
It's a 4-year contract and there is a clause in there for if the weed board doesn't feel that he has lived up to the expectations, then,
or
or he
vice versa.
doesn't feel that he wants to be a part of
Right.
it more than.
so
got an
effective,
outcome.
you have my phone number?
no, I should get that.
Okay,
And I should give you mine.
you should. And you should give Commissioner Munson it.
Yep, that's mine.
Easy way to do it.
There.
Okay, fire.
My cell phone's 226-1727.
226-1727 Furlong.
Yep,
What is your name?
Brad.
Brad.
Yep.
What's your last name, Brad?
Jossart, Jossart.
Forget your last name. I know who you are.
The only question that Leon goes through those bill, on my bill, but there's a new item there now that we go on the river taking care of. Go ahead and explain that.
Oh, we talked
Leon.
about that last week.
Yeah, so we've been on the river spraying purple loosestrife and salt cedar.
Okay,
So that's what that boat charge is for. Do you see that with 2 men in a boat, then 1 man in a boat there? Do you see that on that bill?
have all the spectacles on.
But cause some days it was just 1 guy in the
Yep.
boat and some days it was 2 in the
Right,
boat.
boat, 1 man, boat, 2 men.
Yeah.
Bottom 2.
Yeah, and so that's what that's for. If
Okay.
your commissioners have a question, that's,
All the contractors, all the contracts that we have, there's a copy at the auditor's office. And I also have a copy.
Do you have, set rates?
yes,
I need a copy of them.
That would be the contract.
it's in the contract.
Leon's got it. the
Yeah.
copy.
I don't have a copy of the contract. Where do I get it?
Leon's got,
I can make you a copy of it.
You can email it to me too.
auditor's got a copy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything that, all our contracts, they have to be at the auditor.
Oh, fumble.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know?
I don't think so. Not at least on my end. Oh, I need your phone number. Can I borrow your pen? So here you are, sir.
Okay.
I'll put it on. Go ahead.
220-0741.
Okay.
You just want me to email that copy to you?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Leon, I wish you well wherever you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sorry things turned out the way they did, but there's reasons for everything, I guess.
No problem.
Answer, well,
You know,
And Leon-
I do need explanations on this, though, like travel 23 to 265. What is moving here?
Here.
You'll see,
Are there men involved and stuff?
yeah, so
Let me get a
it's,
copy of it right away, so you.
perfect.
This-
It's-
I need.
I get a per diem, per day per truck when they go out, leave the yard.
Okay.
So it's that means there was 23 days. 23 trucks went out during the time frame from the last bill to this bill,
Yep.
and I get 265 for each truck that goes out for travel time, fuel.
Yep.
We used to do it on an hourly basis. This is the first year we've done it.
Just
The
as,
board moved it to that. It was too much of a gray area, you know, over the years. And that was Leon's idea. It was a good idea to do it that way. Then it just set forward and then
Are you, doing the bills now? Who is?
I don't know who's doing the bills this month.
Maybe Bakken is.
Not,
Well, I think it was Becky's mom.
okay, then it would be Bob.
This would be Bakken.
So
So you get this in, I don't know if it's gonna get, this is gonna get in time.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be not this coming meeting, but the next one.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they have to review them,
Yeah.
et cetera, and bureaucracy trumps everything.
That's the thing, and then the rates, I'll write those in there, but get off to another contract, work out that.
This isn't the contract that was it. Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
So it appears to me that we're gonna have to set up a like we do with the park board,
Mhm.
and we'll have to appoint. Well, we can appoint all the commissioners, but eventually when this gets set up, I believe we're gonna go three.
I think we just do three.
Go three.
you know,
But as far as the commissioners are concerned,
That's the hard copy.
there you go.
there, can I have this?
Nope, I gotta make a copy of that. I'll make a copy of it for you, but I can write everything in there if you want, that way you have it.
Why don't you make a copy so they won't say?
That's just what the contract looks like. Perfect.
Thank you.
And, there's no, the state denied us LAP, Law and Assist Program and TAG for next year. That's a target assist grant, and any grants other than, any other grants that the state has to offer through the Department of Ag, those have all been denied.
Denied.
Yeah, so in order to get those grants, there has to be a certain amount of money, so it has to equal, for some reason, powers to be decided it was 3 mills. The budget has to equal 3 mills, or money's coming back into the county. You know, like, so we charge so much, you know, to Department of Transportation, the Game and Fish and all that stuff, they get charged for anything that Brad does.
Sure.
We get money back for that. So the money's coming in and the budget has to be equivalent to what 3 mills is, and there's just
660 times three.
yeah, there's just no way that possibly that can get that way. And it's been that way for quite a while. And the reason it's set that way is just so that the county, that the Department of Ag felt that the county needed to, you know, pitch in money. Back in the 70s, the Department of Ag ran the weed boards completely. And if you look in the sector code, you can see there's a rescinded weed,
Mhm.
and then there's a new weed, the 0.1. And that was because the Department of Ag wanted the counties to get more involved.
Sure.
So that's why they wrote the century code the way it was. So
How many mills you say that
it
was?
was
You
3,
need to have three.
yeah, 3 mills in order to get money kicked back, or equivalent to 3 mills. So money brought back in plus the money provided by the county. If that all equaled 3 mills, then we'd be able to qualify
Have you
for.
ever qualified for any of it?
Yeah,
We did before.
we did, not anymore just because of the increase in mills.
we did every year.
Yeah, we did every
You say,
year.
the last meeting we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, we did every year for some reason.
I would like you to, before you're run out on us to, make a list of chemicals that you would have ordered
that we ordered this year.
that for next year.
Oh, for next year, what I would have thought about ordering for next year?
Please.
Okay,
Yeah, there's just two of them. We were gonna switch because it's been how many years of using the same chemical?
Yeah.
We're just gonna use the Relax and Escort.
So you're not gonna buy anything until next spring, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
when do you normally order?
This spring, yeah,
not until
How
spring,
long does it take to get in?
not very long.
2 days.
How about the systematic migration coming up? Do the farmers want a lot of weed spray?
There's never any shortage of.
There's never any, so if you,
But you're moving a lot out the door.
if you want, yeah, because we still have the lab. And that's part of the lab is selling chemical
Okay,
to farmers. If you want to do that in the future, the only problem is that you're gonna have to charge them full price. If they want to come in and buy chemical from us, we're gonna have to charge them full price. They're still getting a cut rate because we get government rate.
Government rate.
So let's say, a bottle of Milestone is, what is it? It's $80 and we sell.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, we sell, yeah.
A quart.
A quart, yeah, and we sell it for 40, because we give them that half off. But now we'd have to sell them that quart for 80. They still are saving some money, because if you buy it at,
They had to go buy it themselves.
it'd be between 150 and 190, depending
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you're at per quart,
Yeah.
so they're still getting
Big deal.
a big deal, however, we cannot give them that 50% off. And the same with landowners now. Whenever we go out and spray for landowners, we're gonna have to charge them exactly what the price
What the
is.
price is.
do the other counties have this lab program?
Every county is eligible for it.
But do they
Wonder how
join
many.
in?
Uh,
And the reason I ask is that even way back when I was on the farm as a kid, and I've heard it. Oh, the last time I heard it was about 2 years ago. That sometimes they buy more than what they use and they sell it into counties that don't have this program at a profit.
I've heard that too. I have definitely heard that too. Can we stop them from doing that? Absolutely not. Once we sell it to them, we sell it to them under the understanding they're gonna use it to spray stuff in Burley County.
Burley County.
And now I know there's been a lot of people upset with me because I won't sell the chemical that we have to people that have an acre lot, because that's zoned residential or commercial. Now, the chemical that we have that we sell is only zoned for range and pasture and right of way. So that'd be an off-label target, and it puts us up being sued. And people have been really mad at me for doing that, but there's nothing,
Oh, there's liability there.
there's
Yeah.
huge liability. So I can't do that, and Brad won't spray any residential.
Okay. Do you have your operating system on paper or in the computer?
My operating system, what do you mean by it?
What you're talking about it now, how,
You're ordering, how do you get the information from your resident to Brad to?
Oh, yeah, so what we do
this
is,
is how you do it, have been doing it, so we can go over that.
so what we do is we send out in the past, and I mean, in the future, we're not gonna be able to do it unless you guys wanna do your own lap within state, because there's 3 townships that have their own lap. They pay for, so they'll pay for half too. There's 3 townships. What's her name? At the auditor's office, she has the township names. I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Well,
I guess wasn't aware we're gonna have this
all those
conversation.
townships, the landowner, we'd spray for you,
Yeah,
you get a bill. The township would pay your half of the
Oh.
bill, so it's free for,
yeah,
those are the things that we need to know.
yeah, that's all common, I mean,
it's
that's,
all
Yeah.
complicated.
The other thing is, when the farmers do go out and spray, I assume they would come in and they'd say, we got 20, 40 acres, right?
Mhm.
And you give them that amount. Do you inspect to make sure that they have sprayed? Because I'm sitting here saying, and would have liked to have seen drones used.
Well, Corey uses, we had a couple of farmers want the drones to be used, but so the whole process from start to finish is somebody calls me, says they want chemical. I'll either bring it out to their place so that I can inspect it before, so I know that's what they're using it on. and I could tell them, okay, well, this chemical is not gonna work
Okay,
for these noxious weeds. And if they're like, well, I'm gonna use it on buckbrush, I'm gonna use it on that, I'm like, that's completely okay, but this chemical's not gonna work on that. You need something different, and we can't sell you that because we're only concerned about noxious weeds, right? So then, once that's established, we figure out that they need it, I sell them the chemical. They set up a date whenever they're gonna spray it. I'll go back in a few weeks, re-inspect it to make sure that they actually used it in that area for that type of control, and then that's it.
But you are inspecting afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I
which is-
inspect
which is very,
before.
very good.
I
Yeah.
inspect before and after,
Yep.
and then I drive around and inspect, just like if I get a phone call from somebody. Like, let's, for example, I got a phone call from an unannexed, housing, whatever development. And one person complained, well, I drove around the whole complex and I wrote what's called a notice to control.
Mhm.
So a notice to control is something that makes that person aware that, okay, we're watching. It's a strongly worded letter because we have to write it that way because of the century code. It's a strongly worded letter. And when people call in, I'm just like, all I want is a plan. Give me a plan. Let's put a plan in place. Let's figure out what we're gonna do in the future so that we can take care of it. And then whatever their plan is, I wait for it. They get so many days. And then I'll go back out and inspect again. If they do not comply or they do not wish to do it, I do what's called a notice of enforcement. So we can actually go on their land, spray it, charge them and everything else.
Very seldom comes to that.
Very seldom comes up.
Not in my career. That's never happened.
there's one other question that I have, meetings ago. One of the weed board members had a carton of Milestone. He carried out to his vehicle. Is that because he was delivering it?
No, he paid for it.
Or
He bought it, or yeah, that was Larry Falkenstein. He bought it for his property up on 36.
Okay.
And the receipts are, whenever I do it, I got all the
Do you
receipts.
allow, in the past, have you been allowing them to deliver?
I deliver.
Okay.
I'm the only one that delivers.
Yeah.
Cause it kind of kills two birds with one stone.
Get the inspection out of the way.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's nice because some of the ones, I had one 90-year-old guy up north that wanted chemical and I went up and he wanted a gap for a bit.
You were his friend for a few minutes.
So, I mean, it's just the way it is. I
You
mean,
run into that.
yeah.
Well,
All right.
okay, I think that'll,
I will,
you have my phone number if you want any, get a contact. with
I'll
me.
get you the, do you
What
want,
is your phone number for yourself?
I'm not.
what do you want, my personal cell?
Yeah.
701-370-0142.
Nice to meet you.
See you, fellas.
Hey, thanks, Brad.
Yep.
I'll make you a copy of this so that you have this, and then, if there's any other things you need copies of or whatever, or if you wanna,
Not right now.
I can-
see.
I can walk you through the steps. Like I said, I've been doing this for 16 years, so I mean,
You're good at it.
Yeah, you walk through the steps and then everybody forgets. It always has to be written.
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
Do you have time to do that?
I can write something up, yeah.
All right. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And like I said, Leon, I don't know what your future holds for you, but I hope the best for you.
I get,
Like I said, it's not a good day when something like this comes to pass, but
I know there was animosity, but I
it is what it is.
what it is.
So, and I appreciate you helping on the transfer.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem. I'm here till the 29th, so
Super.
I'll write something up.
Okay.
Get it to the,
Sure.
whoever and whatever, so.
Thank you,
And you
Leon.
can, you can email it to me.
Yeah. I got your email, so.
So now what?
Well, I think what Mr. Schwab said is what we'll, in the interim, we'll have